We are now set at 93 kilograms, 205 pounds. Black Magic Elhadji Ндоур of Senegal, now based in the United States, versus from Kyrgyzstan, Adilet Shadykhanov.
Yeah, Black Magic doesn't like to compare his skills to other fighters, but he knows that he has more experience than his opponent. He said he's going to use what he has to offer and not what the opponent has to offer. He also said that he likes to end this fight ASAP. Now his opponent believes that his opponent is clumsy. I go, whoa.
Shadykhanov indeed, boss, used the word clumsy. I looked at him, he said, yes, clumsy. He said Ндоур only throws wide punches, he's off balance. Shadykhanov said, I'm a more technical fighter, I throw straight punches, I am a clean karate fighter.
Us. There we go. And people always go, us. I said, no, it's oh.
In the red corner, from Senegal, now fighting out of the United States, Elhadji Ндоур. In the blue corner, from Kyrgyzstan, Adilet Shadykhanov. Round one, fight.
Round number one. Red glove tape for Elhadji Ндоур, blue glove tape for Adilet Shadykhanov.
Okay, for the people at home again, Oshi means push, Shinobu means endure, Osu, that's the word.
Both fighters utterly dismissive of their respective opponent's skills. Ндоур said, Shadykhanov has nothing for me. This fight is all about me. If I win by decision, I will feel like I lost. Ндоур said, my goal is to win by spectacular knockout in round number one. Looking for the low kick, couldn't find it. Shadykhanov looking very poised, very relaxed, sitting back.
Fight!
See the level change?
Let's go!
Call for action from Chris Wagner.
Gonna have to move.
Bit of playfulness now from Adilet Shadykhanov. Low kick again, that was effective from Ндоур.
I like that. Using his long legs, and then just use it to bring his opponent off balance.
Stop! Let's go. Fight!
Shadykhanov was looking for the takedown, couldn't find it. Nice defensive counter from Ндоур. That's a big body kick. Saw the toes extended, almost savant-like there, boss.
Yeah. You don't want to hit an elbow like that. I did a bunch of times. I broke my feet 3 times, my toes.
Fight!
Again, Wagner calling for action.
Yeah, you're going to. That's why I throw front kicks now with my heel. I do it a certain way that I have more extension, but I don't want to kick with the ball of my foot anymore because I broke it too many times. Is it perfect technique? No, it's not.
And you're always throwing to the liver, I do know that.
I love the body, and especially later in the fight, you know, when people start getting tired, their breathing gets up and down, you want to hit somebody when he breathes in. That's the moment you want to hit the body. If you can time that, that's it. You can do 5,000 sit-ups a day, that won't matter. You will go down.
Both fighters being very, very patient, very methodical. Really waiting for the other to make a mistake.
Yeah, but nobody does anything, so nobody makes a mistake. You see, again, we got 2 counter fighters. There we go. I like it. Set it up. The very first fight of the evening we saw, the prelims. Left hook, right kick. I mean, that guy was going, connecting.
Big spinning back kick, nothing there for Elhadji Ндоур. That's a hard warning in referee speak to Chris Wagner, telling Adilet Shadykhanov, you need to engage, you need to fight.
Stop, break, sit back, fight!
There are soft warnings, hard warnings, and then point deductions. That was a hard warning from Wagner.
Yeah, screaming in your face, like I think he was a sergeant in the army.
10 seconds!
Final seconds, round number one. Both fighters with a lot of skill, very tentative in the opening 3 minutes.
Wow.
Tonight's fights are sanctioned by ISK, who have as well assigned the officials and the referees, all outstanding this evening, in full cooperation with the New York State Athletic Commission.
go.
Round number 2 underway. See if either fighter, perhaps both fighters, try to turn up the volume here in the second round.
Front kick there by Black Magic, but the way his opponent stands, it's hard to find a target. He makes himself really thin by standing in a wide stance. That is better.
Powerful rear roundhouse kick from Ndour. Flush to the body. It's Ndour who first tries to turn up the volume. Just from the inside, separation from Chris Wagner. Warning Shadykhanov punching to the back of Ndour's head. Ndour moved to the United States 7 years ago from his native Senegal. As a youth in Senegal, he trained not only in karate, boss, but in what he said, even above football, above soccer, is the national sport of his nation, Senegalese wrestling, which is similar to Greco-Roman. It's a lot of throws, a lot of upper body. He said it really helps him under this karate combat rule set.
You know, and he started karate at 4, I believe he said, and started competing at 8. I go, okay. I guess he had a bunch of fights on his resume. Has a bunch of fights. Yeah, the hooks are indeed wild, but the straight punches are really nice and crisp.
Thus the global nature of karate and karate combat. A fighter from Senegal versus a fighter from Kyrgyzstan here in New York. Watched by a global audience, and back to the inside comes Adilet Shadykhanov.
Stop, let go, let go, let go. Up, up, up.
Ndour not considered a grounded fighter there, thus no 5 count, just the separation from Wagner. Good bit of refereeing. Really impressed by our ISKA assigned referees tonight, boss. They're letting the fights flow, and really, by definition, in karate combat in this pit, the fights naturally flow.
I love it too. You know, the command that he gets, spreads out there for the fighters. They know they cannot make a mistake. He's on it.
Shadykhanov playing a game of patience, but
Let's go.
starting to get late in this fight. 45 seconds remaining, round number 2. One can only be patient for so long in combat sports. Less patient. There is Shadykhanov to the inside.
Stop holding, stop holding. Fight.
Ndour very long from the outside, always an elusive target. Powerful kick in the right hand from Ndour. That's a great sequence. Shadykhanov looking for the single leg indeed. Has trained freestyle wrestling in his native Kyrgyzstan, but couldn't find the takedown.
10 seconds.
Just 5 seconds remaining, round number 2. 93 kilograms, 205 pounds. Elhadji Ndour versus Adilet Shadykhanov. We are headed to the 3rd final round.
Ice, ice.
All right, here we go. Nice straight punch, moving in and out. Front kick there. Yeah, that single leg attempt, nothing really connected from both fighters. Almost looked like a can against his ear, you know, with a cord in between, and that goes to somebody else, and then you can talk to each other as a kid. Remember that? That's so funny. What are you saying?
3rd and final round from this spectacular setting. 102nd floor, One World Observatory. One World Trade Center in Lower Manhattan.
Oh man, there's a lot of respect. And as I mentioned, both like to counter, so they're waiting for the opponent to throw something. And if there's a little opening, that's what's going to be the target. Slippery there.
Right hand from distance from Ndour. Back to the inside comes Shadykhanov. Ndour looking for the takedown, big on the dump.
I love that. Beautiful body lock. He should have done that more often, right? That came easy.
Yeah, you think, where has that been in this fight?
Yeah, he's been in that exact position a bunch of times. Well, that's a nice little ace that you can put in your pocket for your next fight.
2 minutes remaining, third and final round. Unless, of course, we do have the 3-minute overtime round.
Yeah, nice little distraction there. Just move to the side, just to get inside the opponent's head.
Let's go.
You need to move, though.
Swing and a miss from Ndоур. Relatively limited offense, boss, from Shadykhanov in this bout.
Stop. Fight. Let's go.
Ndоур happy to stay from the outside, feinted on the switch kick. Hands at his waist now, back up for Shadykhanov. Not sure if he's trying to bait in Ndоур, if he's just really tired.
Yeah, you know, when they have the hands down, I say kick the body. They're never going to expect it. They expect you always to hit the head, of course, because the hands are down, and vice versa.
To the final minute we go of this bout.
Let's go.
Again, Chris Wagner calling for action. Ndоуr obliges, lands the left, just misses with the overhand right. Shadykhanov seems to be breathing heavy.
Yeah, that's right. Go for the body. Front kicks to the body. Washikiris, roundhouse kicks to the body.
Big ground and pound, full-on ground and pound from Ndоур. Those are vicious shots. Ndоуr thinks he's won, but he has not. Just the 5-second count.
That's it.
Mouthpiece out from Ndоур. He was celebrating. He thought he had won this fight.
Didn't even wipe it out. It was a 5-second rule, I guess.
That's only in boxing with the histrionics of the mouthpiece. Well, MMA, karate, combat, Muay Thai, jam it back in.
Yeah.
Big left hand on the counter from Shadykhanov. He hits the takedown against the wall. And that is the end of this fight.
Wow. All right.